Hey, what's up, brand builders? My name is Bonigala. I'm a brand strategist. All right. You know what? I usually say that a lot of businesses out there suck. And, a lot of people don't like that word, but I think it aptly describes. If your business is struggling, you're not able to attract the right kind of audience, you're not able to convert that audience, you're not having sales, you're not having revenue, you're not having profit margins, then that means your brand sucks, right? It's usually because your brand sucks, it happens. So in this video, we're talking about the 3 reasons your brand sucks. Number 1, weak core essence. Number 2, no brand promise. And number 3, fluffy communication. Okay, so number 1, weak core essence. What does that mean? Usually when a brand is sleeping or if a brand sucks, it's because they don't have a core strength. So this brand does not know what it stands for. It does not have a core purpose. It does not have a vision and mission or core values. It doesn't have the kind of brand persona. There's lots of things that is missing from the core. It's just like a human body. A healthy individual or a person who's performing at their best is based on a strong core, a robust core, right? An internal core. Because if you don't have an internal strong core, then you fall ill easily. You're distracted, you're fatigued, therefore your performance is affected. Just like that, your brand needs a strong core. Now, strong core, as I said, starts with your internal brand purpose. Then, your external brand purpose, your vision, your mission, your core values, all these things together. Next, number 2, no brand promise. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Shouldn't the brand promise be in the core essence? Yes and no. Typically, yes, it should be. But the reason I kind of took it out of the core essence and put it down as a point of its own, as a bullet, is because a brand promise is not just about the promise you make to your customers in terms of, okay, we stand for quality or we are an honest and we have integrity. Yes, it is that, but it's also much more than that. Your offer is your brand promise. A lot of people don't look at their offer as a part of their brand promise, and that's why most offers suck, right? They're limp, they're pale, they're not strong, they're not robust. Therefore, look at your brand promise as an extension of your offer, and your offer as an extension of your brand promise. And that way you'll be able to come up with a strong offer. So one of the reasons your brand may suck is because you don't have a good brand promise. You don't have a good offer. You don't have that mechanism of that offer promise, the right thing for the right kind of audience. If you don't have a good, robust brand core essence, then you attract the wrong audience. If you don't have the right kind of brand promise, then you cannot convert your audience. Now, the third piece, the third reason your brand sucks is because of fluffy communication. What do I mean by a fluffy communication? If you don't have message clarity, if you don't have a strong communication framework or a message framework, then that means you have fluffy communication. That means, you're randomly trying to fill spaces. So let's say you have a blog. You randomly create stuff just because you need to have a blog and someone said, you have a blog, you're going to rank on Google, you're going to attract the traffic, and then you can convert the traffic. So maybe, I'm just saying this, you pay someone peanuts to write you a fluffy piece, an SEO, it's full of keywords, it's stuffed full of keywords and blah, blah. You just put it up there and you put a lot of that fluff on your website hoping that people will convert. That's fluffy communication. Or you heard or you read somewhere that you got to post 3 times a day on LinkedIn or on Twitter, and you go there, you have no message framework, you have no communication framework, you don't have a brand story, you don't have brand story elements, you don't have a core essence, you got nothing, and you just decide, okay, today is Monday, happy Monday? Yeah, let's talk about happy Monday. So you post happy Monday, and then you attach maybe a meaningless photo to it because you're trying to be what? a motivational kind of company, brand? Are you trying to motivate your audience? Look at that. That's fluffy communication. One of the biggest reasons your brand sucks is because you have fluffy communication, right? So the 3 reasons your brand sucks: you have a weak core essence, you have no brand promise or an offer, and you have fluffy communication. All right, so pay attention to these 3 reasons. These are 3 bottlenecks. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do so right now. I will come up with more such no-nonsense videos to help you take your brand to the next level. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Twitter. My handle is @Bonigala, or on LinkedIn, search for me, Mash Bonigala, or leave a comment below and I will try and answer your questions. Till my next video, take care and make sure your brand doesn't suck.